up, guys? This is Bree, and this is Talk About It Thursday. And today we're going to be talking about communication, especially dealing with maybe situations that are a little sticky and making your way through those difficult talks. And I say this because today is Thanksgiving Eve, at least here in America. Um, it's a time where people gather and, a lot of things that maybe weren't brought up during the year, things that were unresolved. You see that person, at the function and you have to face it. And you have to face that person. And if you don't deal with it, maybe in a conversation, you at least have to look at them and just know that it's there. But how do we create relationships where we don't ever have to deal with that emotion anymore because we actually take care of our situations at the moment, right? So we disagree with somebody, and we, as in me who disagrees with you, this is how I personally would handle a situation that I disagree with somebody on, which is I'm going to hear what you're saying. I'm going to listen to what you're saying. I'm going to see it in your perspective. I'm going to do my best to understand you. And then from there, whether I agree with what you're saying or not, then I'll respond. The whole beauty in that is by you listening to the other person and hearing them before you say anything, you're showing them that you respect them as a person. And the reason why this is important is because you want to have a communication. You want to have a conversation, not a bicker, not an argument. And like I said, you don't have to agree with what the person says, but just hear them out, And whatever you're going to say to that person in response, I would say it from the heart and say it with love, no matter how bizarre or, out there their position is. You know where you stand. And as long as you are seeing them compassionately and you are respecting them, let the answer come from the heart. If they disrespect you, then you have to not cut them out, but I would definitely draw the line where our relationship can only go this far because of this. And that may mean instead of spending, so many hours, together throughout the year, we're going to be spending this many hours throughout the year together. Because I'm realizing you and I are not aligning in the same way. And that's not saying that you're out of my life. That's just saying I have a certain amount of time that I can allow you in my life. Because you want to make sure that you're respecting your boundaries. And setting boundaries too. People will get that. People will understand that. And I would say to avoid an argument, arguing is, you're not going to be heard in an argument. Instead, just live your life. And if they truly want to change and understand you and have a relationship with you, then they'll come around and they'll start asking questions. And if not, then it's okay. Now, if you're the one maybe that did something or said something that you regret, then that means it's your responsibility, if you want a relationship with them, to go back and solve that. And remember, in a conversation, I would at all costs avoid saying anything that I will later regret, because you just never know. You never know when you're going to go, right? And regret is something really, I feel personally, awful to deal with. And so I do my best, and I really do my best, and I'm sure everybody does their best to leave clean, to leave, in peace and make amends. Everybody's best changes every day. So don't put yourself down, because every day you get better, right? So live from the heart and speak from the heart. Use your mind, of course. Set your boundaries and just live peacefully. Create the peace in your life. You create it. Thank you for listening and tuning in. I want to use this time to also announce a new thing called Mantra Mondays. It's a podcast, and I'll be recording short stories and mantras to help you get through maybe some hard, difficult situations and topics that need to be discussed in life. So I will keep you guys updated on that. Follow me on Instagram, and stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel. It's brand new, and please share this video with whoever may need to hear this. Thank you.